Good morning, this is Jason Scott with an update on your national and regional forecast for this March 17, 2011. Looks like a stormy setup is in place and is expecting to move across the country. Taking a look at the northeast, let's take a look at it first, and it looks like scattered showers and thunderstorms will set up from the western New York to western Virginia on Sunday. Dry weather closes out the weekend across the eastern and mid-Atlantic, Hudson Valley, and New England. Temperatures will be 10 to 35 degrees above average. Some record highs are likely in New York and New England. Lows will range from the 30s in Maine to the 40s and 50s over New York and the mid-Atlantic. Highs will be peaking around 60 and 70 degrees, except 50s in the northern part of Maine. Monday will continue to be very warm over this region. Only Maine will see slightly cooler weather with a few showers and thunderstorms tracking eastward across the region. Over the south, pop-up thunderstorms will continue over the southeast, mainly in the Carolinas on Sunday. Severe thunderstorms will develop late in the day over the southern plains, producing some large hail and damaging winds, and also you cannot rule out a tornado. Winds will quickly increase over the west part of the Mississippi River with 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts across western Texas, western Oklahoma, and there's going to be a fire danger over parts of the southern part of the high plains. Lows will be in the 50s and 60s, except 70s along the coastal areas of Texas and the Florida Keys. Highs will peak in the 70s and 80s, but only 60s along the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Highs will be 5 to 21 degrees above average and record amounts in much of the southeast. The warmth will continue on Monday while thunderstorms will pop in the Carolinas. The main action, though, will be ahead of a very slow-moving cold front will be entering the southern plains. Heavy rain and embedded strong to isolated severe thunderstorms will be very slowly shifting eastward across Oklahoma and Texas, edging into the western part of Arkansas late in the day. The severe thunderstorms could also produce hail, damaging wind gusts, and isolated tornadoes. Be on the lookout for possible tornado watches and warnings come Monday. Flash flooding could also become concerned on Monday. Over the Midwest, it looks like a few thunderstorms will pop across the upper Midwest, southern Great Lakes, and Ohio Valley on Sunday. Severe thunderstorms will develop late in the day over the central plains, producing hail, damaging winds, and you cannot rule out a tornado. Winds will rapidly increase across the plains and Mississippi Valley, producing 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts over western Kansas, central and western Nebraska, and again triggering some fire threats over the high plains. Highs will be mainly in the 50s and low 60s, but some 30s and 40s across the high plains. Highs will peak mainly in the 70s and low 80s. Highs will be 20 to 40 degrees above average over most of this region, and record highs are expected. Rain and thunderstorms will rapidly increase over the plains into the Mississippi Valley on Monday. Rainfall could be particularly heavy across the eastern part of Kansas, eastern Nebraska, western Missouri, and Iowa. Some severe thunderstorms are possible over the eastern South Dakota and southern Minnesota to central and eastern Kansas and western Missouri, where hail and damaging winds and isolated tornadoes are possible. Be on the lookout for possible tornado watches and warnings during the day on Monday. Over the west, rain, snow, and thunderstorms will target most of the region on Sunday, except the high plains and parts of the interior, Washington and Oregon. The west coast will see snow, while most of the snow will be in the Rockies. Rain in the lower elevations of the San Diego area Arizona and western part of New Mexico. Strong winds will target the southwest with 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts across eastern Colorado, eastern part of New Mexico, with high fire threats are expected over much of New Mexico and eastern Montana. Snow levels will vary near the sea level at times to western part of the Washington Cascades, which will be between 2,500 feet to 4,000 feet in the southwest part of the country. Parts of Arizona could see a 1 inch of rain, while parts of Rockies could see an additional 1 foot of snow in the higher elevations. Lows will range from the teens and 20s in the mountains and the Great Basins to the 50s over the southern part of Arizona and southern and eastern New Mexico, with temperatures 10 to 20 degrees below average over the western part of the Rockies and 5 to 30 degrees above average across the high plains. Highs will range from the 30s and 40s over the Washington and Oregon areas to the Rockies, and between 60 and 82 degrees over the high plains. The region will remain unsettled on Monday, with plenty of snow showers and rain showers at the lower elevations. So that's a look at your national and regional forecast. Be sure to stay tuned to Extreme Storm Central and also our other site, which is Tornado Alley. We're going to keep you informed with the latest of this tornado outbreak that's going to be coming in on late Sunday through Monday. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.